Hello everybody and welcome to a weekend edition of Jack Rigo Productions. I'm lucky enough to have my son Matthew Rigo to help me make our NFL picks for the weekend. One other quick note I wanted to say is if you look here, where did everybody go on the beach? They scattered. It must be the Labor Day thing. It's kind of sad really. We know that's the end of summer. And basically everybody left except for the tractor trailer that went over the beach here. But anyways, it looks... Oh yeah, Trevor the Traction Engine. He's playing next. Okay, speaking of Trevor the Traction Engine, the Denver Broncos are getting 2.5 points at Cincinnati. What do you think, Matthew?
Looking at the last two games that Denver played, they scored 34 and 21 last time?
Yep, 21 against Carolina.
Against Carolina. Mainly some of those points coming off their defense. But their offense wasn't actually too bad in week one. So I'm going to hand the victory to the Broncos. Trevor Siemian, third career start, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 1 to Emmanuel, 1 to CJ, 1 to Demaryius Thomas. Denver wins it 28-17.
Perfect, thank you. I like that score. You must have Trevor Siemian on your fantasy football team with all those touchdowns. Okay.
I have Cam Newton.
Okay, oh yeah, one of my favorites. All right, next game that we have is, if I'm going all over the place like that, I'm sorry people. I'm looking at a sheet because my brain has not been working right yet lately. I don't remember anything. So the next game we have, the New York Giants are favored by 4.5 at the Washington Redskins. No, it's not at, John. It's New York Giants at home against the Redskins. Read the sheet properly. Okay. Giants, Redskins, 4.5 at the Meadowlands, or whatever you call it.
Okay. My opinion so far for the Giants is, I saw the last 2 weeks, they struggled a little bit against the Saints, but that big blocked field goal helped them.
That did help.
But I think Eli Manning's going to come out strong this week and throw 2 touchdowns, maybe 1 pick, and then Odell Beckham Jr. is going to get a touchdown from them.
What do you have for pick?
I pick New York to win. I pick New York to win 21-0.
Nothing. Kirk Cousins is going to get picked a few times, obviously. All right, I don't like that score. But anyways, the next one I have is the Indianapolis Colts are 0-2 after playing against Denver and struggling in the fourth quarter against the San Diego Chargers. Chargers are getting 2.5 in the Dome at Indy. What do you got?
Well, it's technically not a dome.
Does it have a covering on top?
It can open up.
Okay.
Like Houston.
All right, it's a fake dome. Come on, let's continue.
Okay, going back on track. San Diego has been looking strong over the last couple weeks, actually. I think they're going to be a possible contender for the playoffs so far.
As you wear your Phillip Rivers jersey, so I would think you're right.
Phillip Rivers is going to go for 5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns?
5 touchdowns.
They play in Cleveland?
No, they're going to play Indianapolis.
Okay.
5 touchdowns. Andrew Luck gets sacked 5 times. Then, for Andrew Luck, sacked 5 times. Then, my victory is going to be a 35-14 victory for San Diego.
35-14. All right, the Chargers like that one. I don't know if that'll be that bad of a score, but I do like the Chargers myself. All right, next game is one of my favorite teams playing at home. This is called sarcasm. The Kansas City Chiefs are favored by 3.5 points over the Jets.
Okay, so my pick for this game, after Matt Forte coming off a great game last week against the Bills, rushing for 3 touchdowns and over 100 yards rushing, I think the Jets are going to do good this week. Fitzpatrick threw for a couple touchdowns, Forte rushed for over 100 yards. Victory is in the Jets' hands, 28-10.
The next game that I have is a team that I picked to get to the Super Bowl, at least in the AFC. The Pittsburgh Steelers are at Philadelphia, who's also 2-0 and played very well with Carson Wentz. The Eagles are getting 3.5 points at home.
Okay, so that's not too bad of a game. I think Carson Wentz is going to come out. I think it's going to be close to a wire game. I think both offenses being good. I think the victory is going to be 23-20 Eagles.
Wow, 23-20 Eagles and a big upset over Pittsburgh, as Pittsburgh's an outstanding team. 3.5. But you said Philly winning, it doesn't matter. If you said Pittsburgh 23-20, Philly cover. So, but that's a good pick. All right, thank you, Matthew, for your picks.
Now we're going to switch over to John's turn.
Paused it. Here. Just press record. Do my sunglasses. Just record. Turn around. Make sure I can. Do you remember the games?
Yes.
I'll have football too. I'll throw it at those empty people.
No.
What do you got? Tell me when you're going.
Okay, now it is John's turn to make his picks. Now he's going to do the Cincy game versus Denver.
Jack Riegel Productions. Jack or John says this is going to be a tough game for the Broncos because Cincinnati's a good team. They've made the playoffs the last 4 seasons. Andy Dalton stepped up. I think he's gotten better. A lot of people make fun of him, and I don't think they should because he's been a good quarterback. He got hurt last year in his thumb. They made fun of him. Why? He got hurt. It's not his fault. I think the Broncos, however, have a slight edge over them because they have better defense than Cincy has. They should be able to take advantage and put pressure on Andy Dalton with Von Miller, Shane Ray, good cornerbacks at Talib, and Chris Harris Jr. with the awesome play last week.
Another quick
Okay.
Another quick note,
Yes.
DeMarcus Ware has a broken elbow, so he's going to probably be out for about 6 weeks.
Right. I think the Broncos can overcome that. Offensively, I'm hoping that Trevor the Traction Engine, I still call it till I can, has 0 picks this week, gets the job done, gets it to Emmanuel Sanders. Smart with the football, C.J. Anderson. I'm going to give Denver a 24-21 game. 24-21 Broncos.
Okay, next up we have New York.
New York?
New York Giants.
Okay. New York. We picked both New York teams. Yeah, I'm going to take this and throw it down to, there's no people over there. Sorry. The Jets are getting 3.5 points against my favorite team.
No, it's the Giants.
See? I digress. ADD comes in right. The Giants are favored by 4.5 over the Redskins at home.
Let me check.
I think so, yeah. Nice camera for us to.
4.5, yes.
We think this is the game, okay. Yes. And I like the Redskins because teams, generally speaking, Matthew, thank you. Point the camera at me, not at the dirt over there. I know most people would rather see the dirt than me, but that's okay. Teams that are 0-2, that are division rivals, like the Redskins are, getting 4.5 points at New York, I think are going to do a good job. I'm hoping they step up. It's not like the Giants have killed their 2 opponents. They won by 3 points both times. So I like the Redskins. I think the Redskins will even upset them 21-20. All right,
You picked the Redskins that week?
Yeah, I just did. I told you.
Did you pick them in the pool?
I picked them in the pool, yes.
Okay, Indy.
Don't sound so shocked.
Indy, San Diego.
Indy, San Diego. Well, we know one thing. The Colts have no defense. That's been going on since we're in Baltimore in like 1982.
83.
Whatever, 83, 82, fine. Maybe in 83 they're horrible, that's why. But I digress. I think that the Chargers are a better team right now. I like Andrew Luck a lot, as I've told people before. I think he can get away from the rush. He played pretty well against Denver until he got smacked around at the end. Philip Rivers, as Matthew's wearing his jersey, has done a good job over the years. When he gets time to throw the football, he can get the job done. Their defense is pretty good as well, too. I think they'll hold Indy down. I don't think he's going to throw 5 touchdowns. I think that's a little much, but maybe he'll throw 3. 24-17 Chargers. All right, what's next?
Kansas City, New York.
Kansas City. Oh, my other favorite team, the Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored by 3.5 against the Jets at Arrowhead, whereas a place the Broncos struggled over the years. But you know what? The Chiefs are frauds, but we don't have to get into that. I think the Jets are a pretty good team, actually. The Jets getting 3.5. I think they can hang in there with them. I always say Ryan Fitzpatrick, but it's Mark Fitzpatrick. No, it's the other. One of them played hockey. Ryan plays for the Jets. I have had a mental block with that since he's ever played. I like the way he's played. He did a good job last year. He's off to a good start. He's got 2 great receivers. I love those Bronco players, Decker and Brandon Marshall. They can run the ball. Matt Forte. They have a complete offense. They're going to beat the Chiefs outright at Arrowhead, 28-21.
Next we have Pittsburgh and Philadelphia.
Pittsburgh and Philly. Well, I'm a big fan of Pittsburgh's. I think Roethlisberger is outstanding. I think he's a hero. He's got good receivers. He's got Antonio Brown. And I never remember the other guy.
Wheaton.
There you go.
But he's injured.
All right.
So they have Sammy Coates.
Sammy Coates. There you go. All I know is he's a good player because he makes plays when I'm watching them. They have good tight ends. And
Ladarius Green.
Who used to play for San Diego. Le'Veon Bell still hurt.
Suspended.
hurt. Sorry. Why are you so weird on me for? They don't want to see my nose. Anyways, I also think that Pittsburgh will win this game, even though Philly's been very good with Carson Wentz. Pittsburgh 27-24. No, wait, that's not a cover, John. 27-23, because I picked Pittsburgh in the pool. Maybe I should add this to the blooper video. There's been enough mess-ups in this time.
Okay.
But anyways, well, all right. Thank you for watching another edition of Jack Rigo Productions with Matthew Rigo. He did a much better job than I did. I hope you like the picks. I hope you pick well. And in your own football pools, I hope you do well in your own fantasies. Fantasy football, not just fantasies. Good Lord.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.